Oh my gosh, that damage output. It is insane. And you don't have revival. So, let me kill you. Get my life back. Attacked me. That's fine. Let's life steal. Attacked me. Face shield kicks in. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you changed the course of the game. Stamina's down. And then attack. Life steal. Oh man, I missed. Flames of Despair. Light Hater. Triple damage. Immune to control won't matter. So, let's hit. And there we go. Oh, he has face shield too. It's a face shield battle. And I'm really confused. Let's see what the ultimate does. Flames of Despair applies Light Hater to itself, applies triple damage and immunity to control to itself, blocks out 50% of incoming damage. Interesting. It is a buff skill. If there's any light enemies, they're gonna be in so much trouble. So Light Hater is basically triple damage. You give yourself triple damage. So against a light monster, that's 9 times the damage. That's what light monsters get for having the elemental advantage against you. Although I will say, how badly would it suck to get this ultimate and then the enemy just cleanse it away, right? Like you're taking on a Mr. Not Found and it's like, look, let me take away your positive effect. You're an Aqua Fiend. So this ultimate, I'm not too crazy about it. I wish it was like it deals massive dark damage or something. But with that being said, let's take a look at the lore. The Inheritor and Kai the Sunmelter have only started their new roles as co-rulers of Hell, but they're already feeling the pains of power. Their latest problem is that Acheron, a beast they were keeping in the dungeons to torture their prisoners, has escaped and gone through it to another galaxy. So this looks like a creature from hell who has escaped. Let's take a look at his trait. He starts the game off with the demon trait. Status effects have a 20% accuracy against it. Immune to burn and ignite. 2 of the dots. Take that, sap man. Res block. So if any enemy relies on resing, you are protected. Right now in the Metro era, no one reses. And immune to control. So I've been saying this for a while now. Well, Demon is basically hardened with Burn and Ignite, so it's awesome. Immune to control, it looks like we're going to be entering a era of stunning and freezing and possessing, and it looks like monsters that have immunity to control are definitely going to stand out. With that being said, let's talk stats. This monster has a power stat, or I should say boasts a power stat of 10,384. That is the highest in the game. It is tied with that of Kildrill and Melfitor. Kildrill was last season's PvP monster, and Melfitor was last season's exclusive monster as well. Not the exclusive Golden Pass monster, but you had to actually spend money if you wanted to get Melfitor. As for the life stats, it's also pretty impressive. 114,909. This is the 4th highest stat overall, 6th in the whole entire game. The only monsters that are tankier are Fruitator, Syntheris, Jacksepticeye, Elodeth, and Ryclops. So yeah, he hits hard and he's pretty tanky. In terms of his speed stat, this is where he suffers. He's actually tied with Sigurd and 4 and Malarian to other attackers. And there's actually 12 monsters faster than this monster. So 72-16. So in a nutshell, incredible power stat, highest in the game. Pretty good life stat, pretty tanky. Speed stat, it doesn't really matter. It's, again, he's like a little less than average. And his trait is pretty good. You have your Umbrella hardened, but it's demon, so burn and ignite. And your immune to control. And when any meta resurrection monster comes out, hey, you can block it. So right now you're basically going up against corrupted monsters that can res or are rotten. Okay, so before we review skills, let's take a look at the fact that he can actually hold a revival relic. If this monster dies, this strong, powerful attacker with the highest power stat in the game, if he dies, he comes back to life. More so, if you try to kill this monster and you fail, if you take his life below 50%, whatever trap you put on him, whether it's a wormhole trap, Nabulance trap, you're going to drain enemy stamina, and once you kill him, he comes back to life. In terms of talents, I mean, oh my goodness. Street talents, if you have Face Shield, this monster can really be a force to be reckoned with. So if your life falls below 50%, you'll get positive effect protection, you'll get evasion, you'll heal, and then you have 3 uses for this. If you ever die, you come back to life, and then you have a chance to use Face Shield again. So he might be a pretty formidable attacker. Not to mention, of course, power armor, just making him even more deadly. Highest power stat in the game. Let's make him even stronger. You have access to hidden shiv. You just want to deal residual damage. You have AoEs. So let's take a look at his skills. Underworld Guardian deals moderate direct damage to one enemy and lifesteals. Okay, so this monster can lifesteal. That's really good considering, again, you can give him a face shield, evasion, 2-turn evasion, resurrects if he dies thanks to revival essence, recover life. He's a force to be reckoned with. If he has more lifesteal skills, I imagine he will. He's a force to be reckoned with. Also, if he gets it with cooldown activation, doesn't matter if you got stamina drained, doesn't matter, you have a skill you can utilize. Let's see what else we have. Unholy Demon deals low dark damage to enemies on a 0 cooldown. We have Hatred. Applies damage boost to itself, applies Light Hater to itself. So against triple damage and a 50% damage boost, so you're dealing 450 times damage, or 450% times damage, 4.5 I guess, against a light monster. That's on a one-turn cooldown, by the way. Suffering deals heavy dark damage to one enemy, applies nightmares and bleed to one enemy, requires cooldown. So nightmare and bleed 2 dots, one-turn cooldown, 36 stamina. Destruction deals heavy dark damage to enemies. Wow, that's a powerful, it's very vanilla, you know, but it's heavy dark damage. Rage applies double damage and immune to control to itself, requires cooldown. So unfortunately, the double damage only lasts for 1 turn. The immune to control lasts for 2 turns. So depending on who you're facing, this could be useful because, again, like, the cool thing about ML is that for war scenarios, you get to see what the enemy brings. So let's say somehow, some way you are able to use Acheron, and maybe you give him like 2 speed and you run team speed, and then the monster that's going next in the turn order on the enemy side has an AoE deny, like a stun or a freeze. Hey, it doesn't matter. You go first, you use Rage, you have that immune to control, you set up double damage, now you're not going to get denied, and then you follow up with a strong attack. So there's always things that you can swap to fit the situation. If anything, maybe it's just to have double damage, you turn Thunder back into him, now he has double damage. Same with this skill, right? If you're taking on light monsters, maybe you set this skill up, and then you turn transfer into him, and then you deal triple damage and a damage boost. So it all always depends. Ferocity deals massive dark damage and life steals. This is the kind of attack that can OTK, and you basically recover your HP to 100%. Be careful of reverse healing. Be careful of Allo Death. Allo Death against Acheron with the life steals. Ooh, you might run into some trouble. And then you have Oblivion. Deals moderate dark damage, applies nightmares to all enemies. So AoE nightmares, if you run hidden shiv, that's a bleed on top of it. I mean, you have a lot of options. So a heavy dark damage or a moderate dark with nightmares. Man, if you follow up with a monster that has Nish and Sword, you can stamina drain. I gotta say, I like the monster. I love that. Like, I think if he didn't have Revival, I wouldn't like him as much. But the fact that he has Revival and he has Lifesteal, massive Lifesteal, I like the monster. So, Ferocity for sure. We're going to do the AoE Dark Attack. We're going to do the AoE... I think at rank 3, he's going to deal some serious damage. So, Massive Dark, Heavy, Oblivion, and then we're going to run Underworld Guardian, the spammable skill. So, I feel bad because I'm giving up Suffering. I feel bad because I'm giving up... I think just Suffering. I wish I could give Suffering. I think, if anything, I'd probably get rid of one of the AoEs. I think for my personal skill set, if I had the monster, I might do this. I think Ferocity is the kind of skill you OTK someone, and on the next turn, you maybe follow up with a Suffering, right? Underworld Guardian is really only for those situations where you got stamina drained, which is definitely possible. Keep in mind, in PvP meta, you're going to take on mouse runs, so you're going to have trouble against them since you only have dark-based attacks, so that is something to keep in mind. But if you run both AoEs, turn 1 you do Destruction, turn 2 you do Oblivion, and you're good to go. Save that for when you need it. Again, this is just for that situation. Gosh, we're going to give him Power Armor, and let's just see how... Actually, yeah, we're going to give him Power Armor, because if you bought the exclusive monster, then you're going to have Power Armor as well, because you have Emerald and Thor, and you can do her Era Saga. So that's what we're going to do. We're definitely giving this monster 2 Strength Runes and a Speed Rune, so... I'm super eager to see how strong this monster is, so give me 1 second, I will give him the Strength Runes, and then we'll test him out in PvP. Alright, so here we have Acheron at level 130 with 2 level 10 Strength Runes. I do imagine he is going to be OTKing left and right, with the exception of Mouserons, Lord Nabotis's, so yeah, we'll see what we run into. So first opponent is a Ingwe, a Syntheris, and a Jakuna High. So I think I'm just going to do Ignorance's Bliss, and we'll go from there. So, Mega Freeze on Syntheris, Soul Feint. I'm going to get hit, but remember, if I die, I'll come back to life anyways. The Ghost, Absolute Zero, Wingsu Sword. Wow, killed my team, but I am back. So here, unfortunately, was that an extra turn skill? Unfortunately, they targeted poor Acheron. Oh, man. Even with Face Shield, he would have died, I think. Yeah, because I died because of the residual damage from Absolute Zero. If I was rank 5, I would have survived. But that would have been a good showcase where... coming back to life and just doing like 100% lifesteal. Here, we'll do Ignorance's Bliss. We'll shut them down. Alright, success. Alright, are you ready for this? Let's slow this down. So, Underworld Guardian is a 35 damage attack. Look at how much... What level are they? 130s. Okay, so they're my level. 156k for my weakest attack. Oblivion. It kills the 2 residual monsters, Sapman and Hammergrom. And it's getting rid of a 162k shield and then still dealing 16k damage against Fruit Taster. Destruction is killing and then dealing an extra 38k damage. And then for my massive attack, Ferocity, it's dealing 150k damage on top of the 160k shield, so 300k damage. My goodness. Here we're just going to do the heavy attack. No need to give nightmares. Got hit with the vest, that's fine. Got hit with the soul drag, hey, that's fine. I'm a dark monster. We're just going to recharge. We're just going to recharge. And we're going to recharge again. And like ferocity, look at my life. Watch my life. Boom, life steal. Just like that. Again, you got to be careful for reverse healing, but look, back to 100%. Just like that. Let's recharge a couple times. Recharge again. And then let's let Fruit Taster do some damage to me. So let's keep recharging. Rotten bananas. Alright, so Underworld Guardian. Boom, and just like that, I life steal. So look at that, I'm back to full life. So again, I like this attacker because if ever you have low HP, if any damage you take, you can literally life steal it away with your strong ferocity skill or your spamble skill. If you don't need to use those skills, you can just AoE the enemy. If I take him to rank 5, I already know he's going to OTK everyone, especially with power armor. Without power armor, not as powerful, but again, if you're buying the monster, then you're going to have power armor, so that's not going to be a problem. Here we will go straight into the Absolute Zero, and watch, ferocity could OTK spec. Look at that. 239, this is a 150, yeah, look at that. This is a rank, once again guys, the thing that makes power armor so powerful is that this is a 130 monster against a 150. Look at her power, 41k. Look at my power armor. It increases the strength by 30k. So that's insane how this monster on running one level 10 strength has 41k and the power armor alone is giving me 30k. I can't get over that. Destruction deals 201, Oblivion 178, and then my weakest attack 156, which again for life stealing purposes that would still be very nice. I am just going to go with Oblivion in this case. Let's apply the nightmares to the enemy. I take some damage from orange armor, that's fine. Ingvar's banner, calm the waters. Hammergrom, okay, that's fine. Let's do a punish the weak. Let's see what we land. Shock. Let's damage you a little bit more. Died. We'll recharge. We'll do destruction this time around. Alright, Hammergrom, what are you going to do against me? And again, my design looks cool. Kind of wish I got this monster now. He is definitely very cool. Let's just recharge with my allies. And ferocity. 312 right now. Gosh, I wonder how much damage he can do once he's 150. And again, there's other combos you can do. You can turn transfer into him. You can, you can do a setup skill and then turn transfer. You can run 2 Megatons to block and then he can go and attack. Ooh, let's just have him kill all the Megaton monsters. So let's start off. The tankiest one right now is the Bomb Beta, so it's going to attack Bomb Beta first. We'll start off with Oblivion. Oh, he happens to have darkness weakness. Wow. Ferocity. Let's just do Ferocity. Boom! Alright, we'll recharge. Let's wait for his turn again. Maybe they'll set up a damage protection or something. No, doesn't look like it. We'll do Oblivion. Now we're going to attack Crowd Crawler. Boom. Hope Shelly can res. Yes, you can. We'll recharge. We'll recharge. Alright, my turn again. Ferocity. Oh, so close. Destruction will not deal enough damage anymore. But there's that, and we'll call it a day there. So took down all the Megaton monsters. Different Megaton monsters from different eras. Alright, let's try again, and then we'll take him to 150. But again, he's just a beast of a monster. Literally, he is a beast. He's a beast of a monster. Alright, we're skipping this one. I feel like when it's these kinds of bases, I should just win anyway, since I would have. Alright, but no, that Neobuki would have taken a while. Alright, let's see. Ooh, look, this monster might have Acheron. Nope, not using it on defense. Alright, Panion. 150, 150, 150. Alright, so we're going to go with Ignorance is Bliss. Absolute Zero everyone. And yeah, my AoE is going to wipe them out. Watch. So Oblivion, and then Destruction. So Panion still survives. Recovered some damage. He has the damage mirror. No, skill mirror. We're gonna punish the weak over here. Get some dots on you. I don't want to deal with pure Pandoff. Oh, it looks like I have to deal with them. So got hit with CDA. We're just gonna recharge. Panion's gonna kill me. Let's see. I'm hoping you have too much. Removes positive effects twice. Oh, looks like I get a turn in. Oblivion. Boom. Yeah, the more I think about it, let's recharge. I think I'd go with my original skill set of I like having 2 strong singles. Oh, shoot. Panion. But look who came back to life. Here's a good showcase where I died, I came back to life, and just give me your life. And then I'm back to 100% HP. Just like that. Isn't that crazy? So, yeah, I like him because he dies, he comes back to life, and then you can basically take 100% of the monster's HP. That's phenomenal. That's awesome. But the more I use the monster, the more I kind of want to give my Suffering skill, which does extra dots. I think I would keep Destruction. I don't care so much for the Nightmares. So I think this would be my go-to skill set. And again, if you want to, depending on the situation, you can give the damage boost. You can give the double damage. It's up to you, especially if you're in a situation where you know you can get denied. Let's go ahead and just take them. Oh, by the way, if you're going to run Hidden Shiv, if you're dealing residual Hidden Shiv damage or Frequency Gauntlet, then I would say maybe instead of Power Armor, you could go with the Hidden Shiv damage, but I think Power Armor overall just will deal more damage. But let's go ahead and take him to rank 5, and then let's test him out. Okay, so here we have Acheron at 150 with 2 level 10 runes. I mean, I already know Destruction is just going to eliminate all of the enemy monsters, but hopefully there's some Revival Relics there. There's a Lord Nabotis as well. So we'll do Ignorance is Bliss. And now look, I'm super fast to where I'm faster than the enemy. I'm going second in the turn order, even though this guy is running 1 speed rune and this guy's also running 1 speed rune. Double attackers, that's interesting. Face shield on you, mud body. Okay, so let's start backwards. So Underworld Guardian, my weakest attack, even against Lord Nabotis, 150k damage. It's OTK everyone else. Destruction obliterates everyone. Suffering obliterates everyone, and Ferocity. Let's do it against Lord Nabotis because I'm curious. So it dealt 292k damage against Lord Nabotis. So what is that? Like 600k damage against him if he wasn't dark. That is ridiculous. Alright, we'll do a couple more. I might have to take out the power armor. You're going to see a big shift in how much damage he's doing for sure. But that's fine. Ooh, we have a Pangoliath. So, Pangoliath, I'm sorry, you're going to get wrecked right here. So, we're going to do Destruction. It's 608 times 3, 1.8 million. Oh my gosh. Ferocity, 292k against a Dark 150 monster. We've seen that. And then I'm OTK and Fruit Taster. Suffering, 676k. This is the first time I'm seeing Suffering. 314, it kills this monster, Fruit Taster, and against a Dark monster, 208. So against a 150 monster, it's dealing 400k. 416 for a 50 damage attack, and Nightmares and Bleeding on top of that. Oh my gosh, let's just do Ferocity. Boom. Oh, that is great. Alright, I'm hoping I'm just going to let him attack me. We're going to let them do some damage to me. Let's recharge. I feel like this is the kind of monster that even if it's 1v2, you could potentially make a comeback. You just need a revive, right? And then you can lifesteal and everything. Let's see, maybe we'll pull it off. We'll just keep recharging. Alright, lost an ally. Oh no, my life. Boom, lifesteal, back to 100%. Oh, I took some damage. Bam, back to 100%, you know? Like, it's crazy. And then even if you die, right, even if he kills me. Let's see, when I die, recharge. Kills me, the fact that I come back to life, and then, you know, Ferocity. Well, I'll just do Underworld Guardian, but Ferocity, and then I'd recover. You know, it's crazy, like right here, boom. So even like a 2v1, like this is the kind of monster that could potentially help you win. In Grandmaster duels, he's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with. He is definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with. You kill him, but he comes back to life, and then he can deal heavy damage. You have that 0 cooldown skill, so even against Baronex and Don Canine, it doesn't matter. I am really considering purchasing him. He looks cool. He's fun. He hits really hard. That is for sure. What do we want to do? Let's take away that power armor because that makes him too powerful. Again, you're going to notice a decrease in his usability, but that is fine. Let's give Hidden Shiv, and since we're going with a double Hidden Shiv route, I think we might as well go with the double AoE routes. So typically you're just going to do AoE back to back, and that's how you'll win, especially with that extra Hidden Shiv damage. Now you have Nightmares and Bleed as well. So let's see, Elite Fighter. What are we taking on? Another Pangoliath Fruit Taster. Alright, so I am gonna get rid of your Megatons, and then we'll blast an AoE with Hidden Shiv damage on top of that. So, really quickly, let's take a look at damage outputs. Oblivion, Ferocity. Alright, so we'll start with the Nightmare so we can get Nightmares and Bleed. He's immune to Tortures, but it hits the enemy of Fae. Alright, I got my Stamina drained. I got Recovered Stamina. Let's go Ignorance is Bliss. Let's freeze you. Oh, I already wasted it. Alright, so I lost a monster. We'll just recharge. I don't care about Shelly. Gosh, that's powerful. We'll do Ferocity, and then Hidden Shiv deals some damage. 90k. Boom. Instantly that Fruit Taster is dead. Again, whatever you have. You're going to have power armor, though, so I think that is the street talent to give him. But utilize whatever you have at the end of the day. Face Shield is another one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of my monsters, and I'm just going to Face Shield. And we'll see how he can do by himself, because I'm curious about that. But for now, let's just do one more. Ignorance is Bliss. Alright, and look at the difference in damage now. Ferocity, 161k, where it was dealing like 300 almost. Gosh, Oblivion, Destruction, Underworld. Alright, let's go Oblivion. Boom, Hidden Shiv, deal some damage. Static Shock, who cares? Morg's Armor, who cares? Nebuline's got Stamina drained. That matters, so getting Stamina drained is an issue. You do have that 0 cooldown skill, but it's not your strongest skill, of course. We'll recharge. You're frozen. We'll do Destruction, Hidden Shiv, 90k damage. Ouch. Alright, and we will call it a day. Soldrak, but I come back to life. And again, let me recharge. If I wanted to, I could just steal all of his life. If Acheron could have come back to life, I'd kill him. Yeah, I gotta say, I like this monster a lot. I definitely like him a lot. Alright, let us go on to the next one. But as I mentioned, I'm gonna get rid of this monster. And what do we do? Let's just... Oh yeah, I wanted to showcase the face shield. And so let's put face shield on him. Let's go ahead and give him... Not both AoEs. I think I'll rely more on the single. I'll rely on the singles. So I'll get rid of destruction. No, I'll keep destruction. I'll get rid of the nightmares. And he has that. I guess we'll keep one Megatop monster. Someone who can buff, maybe. I think Jackpack can buff. So we'll give Jackpack to buff. What does he do? Double damage to one ally. We'll give him that. Damage boost to all allies. Alright, I think he's good to go. I don't really care so much about his speed or anything. So let's try this out. So we're just going to double damage Acheron and hope the enemy gets him to the point where his face shield kicks in and then he ends up winning the battle. So we'll start with found the weak spot, damage boost to all allies. So I got my damage boost. That's like giving almost like a power armor. Alright. So you A's kicking in. Oh yeah, I can block you. Might as well double damage. Double damage and damage boost now. Alright. Shelly came back to life. I'm just gonna recharge. Oh wow, triple damage to you guys. Shoot, they all die. I got too many buffs. Let's see how much ferocity does. It's dealing a whopping, let's see, 1 million damage. Wow. We're gonna do taser. I'll distract them. I don't even know right now. Sure, for fun. Jackpack taser. Mad Whispers, Laser Beam Sword, and he killed me, but I came back to life. Oh, here's a good showcase again. Destruction. Ooh, the damage I can do. We'll do Ferocity. Let's just kill Lord Nabotis. Trio. Okay, Face Shield. Ah, here it is. Face Shield. He has a single cleansing, but that doesn't matter. Here I can do Suffering, give that Nightmares and Bleed. And then Self-Skill attacked me. And then, like, Spawnable Scale. Bam! I'm telling you, he's the kind of monster that, by himself, can change the tide of the game, and you end up winning. Like, when push comes to shove, the Spawnable Skill, zero stamina required, zero cooldown, you can use it every turn, and you lifesteal, you keep recovering HP. The Face Shield protects you. Yeah, Face Shield meta with him, oh, that could be tough to beat. It could be really tough to beat. Here, we'll do the... I'll distract him. We'll go straight into damage boost. 3-inch punches, that's fine. UA. Mune's Essence. Alright, trying to kill my Shelly. Alright, we're gonna obliterate... Oh my gosh, look at that. Gonna obliterate Hammer Grom. That was 1.5 mil. We're just gonna recharge. We're not even gonna give a damage boost. Again, I want to get into a situation where my allies die. And then it's up to Acheron to win the game. So let me just recharge. Alright. UA, but I can't do anything. Combustion. Alright. Alright, just hit me one more time. 3-inch. I got stunned. Recharge. Oh, I'm stunned and cursed now. The curse might be a problem. We'll see. We will see. So I still have evasion. Alright. Oh my gosh, that damage output. It is insane. And you don't have revival. So let me kill you. Get my life back. Attacked me. That's fine. Let's lifesteal. Attacked me. Face shield kicks in. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you changed the course of the game. Stamina's down. And then attack. Lifesteal. Oh man, I missed. Flames of Despair. Light Hater. Triple damage. Means of control won't matter. So let's hit. And there we go. Oh, he has face shield too. It's a face shield battle. Alright, I think in this case I might end up losing. Let's see. We'll do it again. Face shield kicks in. I lifesteal. The lifesteal is keeping me alive. The lifesteal is keeping me alive. For fun, let's do this. Flames of Despair. I got all these positive effects. He did the hate scale. And look, I win! Oh my gosh. I like the monster a lot. I might consider actually picking him up. Man, I don't know. He's so fun. So, guys, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about Acheron? These last few battles with Face Shield really showcase his potential. If you didn't get Face Shield, again, you still have Power Armor to make him an absolute brute. But then with Face Shield, there's also a whole different strategy that you can utilize with him. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.